foremost, Kahalai Mla Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua, Bashim Kakudash. Our praise, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua. Double honor to the apostle of this great millstone of peace. Salutations to the election. All right, that's laboring. That's fighting that good fight of faith. Now more so, obviously, than ever. As we see the day approaching. You know what I mean? The day is approaching. So the title of this one gonna be 2/3 had they time to shine. Now it's our time. When I say I mean the hopeful elect. You know, the hopeful elect. That is, and also, you know, we scrutinize you because we want you to make it. All right, we scrutinize each other. Okay, because we want you to make it, man. We want you to make it, brother. And you few women out there that are sincere and are real about the truth. You know, we don't want you to be destroyed. Okay. You know, the Lord said that it is not that you know. How does it go? He doesn't want. Roughly paraphrasing, and saying it is not His will that all should perish, but that every man should repent. You know, and come to life. But we know that 2/3 is written that, you know, it was set up the day that they should taste of the destruction. You know, that they should take, because they want to have their cake and eat it too. You know, they want to enjoy the goodies of this society and live. You know, and then also claim they believe in Jesus and God and all this stuff. You can't have your cake and eat it too, man. Either you're gonna serve the Most High, or you're gonna serve this world or yourself, and that. So we scrutinize you because we want you to be the greatest that you could be, the best that you could possibly be. All right. We scrutinize each other, man. Okay, and I'm gonna get the definition for the word scrutinize, right? But you know, we get on each other, man. You know, and we hold each other accountable, and that's one thing that the world doesn't. They're not fans of accountability and responsibility, because being in this truth is responsibility. Onto the Most High, you're responsible for carrying His word. So, you know, we're hard on each other, we scrutinize each other, and we're watching to see, you know, the brothers, you know, doing their job, right? Because we want you to make it. We don't want you to slip and fall. And, you know, fall by the wayside, because that can happen to you if you. That's why when Abel was slew by Cain, the Most High asked Cain, "Where's your brother Abel?" And he turned around with an attitude, and he said, "Look, am I my brother's keeper? I'm not that nigga's keeper. You know, I'm not responsible for that nigga. You know, whatever that nigga does." You know, basically with an attitude to the Most High, right? So we're our brother's keeper. We're not in the spirit of Cain. The scriptures speak about them that have gone in the way of Cain. Hey, Shalom Yahweh, by Shem Yahshua Barakatah. So the scriptures speak about those that have gone in the way of Cain and gone greedily after the era of Balaam. You know, so and have perished in the gainsaying of Korah, right? So there's those out there that will succumb to the world, that will fall by the wayside. So being that, you know, the Lord says, suffer not sin upon your brother. You know, you gotta hold each other accountable, because ain't nobody else gonna do it. You know, nobody else is gonna hold you accountable to the standard. There's a particular standard that the Lord, you know, His men are upholding. You know what I'm saying? So right now right now in these times, you know, the spirit is pushing maximum overdrive. You know, the spirit is on maximum overdrive, because these prophecies are speeding up. So everything's just getting tighter. And as it says in 2 Samuel 3:1, the house of David is waxing stronger and stronger, while the house of Saul is waxing weaker and weaker. So if you belong to the house of Saul, you know, you're going to be getting weaker and weaker in these times, and getting offended at the word and losing the faith. But the house of David is increasing in the spirit, so it's your time to shine, bro. The 2/3, they had their time. 2/3, they had their time. They got this world. They got the glory. They got the, you know, the little constellations on this side. They got the Floyd Mayweather and the Mike Tyson. Niggas look up to them, and, you know, they look up to Drizzy and Lil Wayne and all these people, right? But now it's your turn to shine. Now it's your turn to get the Lord said, what? I will give you praise and fame in a land where you was put to shame, right? It's your time to get the spotlight, man. You brothers in this truth, and you know the what do you call it? The undesirables, or the you know, because the Lord said, "He that exalted himself shall be abased." Oh, dude, trying to get in. It says that he that exalted himself shall be abased. So these people have exalted themselves in this society. Like they want everybody to worship them and look up to them, and you know, I'm so and so, right? Like in this world, you got something called brands. Right? Everybody's a brand. Social media, you've become the brand. You are the brand, and everybody's supposed to come to you and look at you as, like, you know, and they're supposed to buy your products and do all this different shit, right? So the 2/3 they sold out. They did what they did so they could have that in the society, you know. But this is our time to shine. You know what I'm saying? Those of you that believe in the names of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, those of you that's laboring in truth and sincerity, this is your time. Like the phoenix that's rising up out the ashes, man, that's us. Cause we're gonna rise up out of America through the way of the chariots, through the way of the so-called UFOs. We're gonna get up out of here, and we're gonna rise up out the ashes of America, man. And that's the rapture. That's the so-called Christian rapture that they always talking about and shit. Y'all about Shema Shabbat. That's the ones they always talk. They always talking about. They're always talking about some type of fucking rapture and all this. It's us being delivered. When I mean us, talk about the elect of Israel, the hopeful elect. We hope and pray that we have that number, you know. But anyways, so the word for scrutinize, right? Scrutinize is an old English way of saying it, without the Z, and then there's a regular one with S. The S is the old English way. Scrutinize with a Z, it says observe. It says to observe, investigate closely, scrutinize. You see, so we investigate each other closely, like, because the scriptures say, man, be circumspect. Matter of fact, when you mark somebody, because they cause division, contrary to the doctrine which you have learned, right? Pursuing them, Romans 16:17. When you do those things, right, you're investigating them closely. You're saying, oh, look at this man's doctrine. You're examining them, and you're saying, look, this guy's off, and you marking them to the congregation. That's scopeo. When you read the word from Mark, it's scopeo, right? You're literally looking at the man and seeing whether or not he's in the spirit, whether he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, right? That's how you're supposed to examine things through the spirit. You ain't supposed to just look at a man and say, oh, well, you know, he's an Israelite and he's my brother, you know. The Lord said, try the spirit whether they are of the Most High. 1 John the 4th chapter. He said, try the spirits whether they are of the Most High. So if the spirit, if you're a man of the Lord, if you're in the spirit of the Lord, you will be in tune with the things that we're pushing forth, like that we're speaking about, because you know, you wouldn't buck up, and you know, that's a sign that you probably not of the elect. You know, if you got issues with what, you know, brothers telling you to get on fire, brothers to, I mean, it is what it is, because it says in Sirach 32:17, a sinful man will find the excuse according to his will, right? So there's no excuses in this thing, and there's no when the Lord comes, you're not gonna be able to tell him, well, it's not about YouTube, it's not about this, I have a good heart, you know, I believe. Well, if you do, you gonna feed the flock. The Lord said, hey, if you love me, feed my lambs. Oh yeah, I believe in you, Lord. Well, hey, go ahead and do it. The plenteous, the labor is plenteous, the work is plenteous, but the laborers are few, you know. You say, well, you believe in me, the Lord's going to look at you. The Lord's going to scrutinize your work. Matter of fact, the Lord's going to scrutinize you. So when you see brothers scrutinizing you and looking at you like, what's going on with this brother? Why is he not doing this and that? It's not because they want to shit on you and, they don't love me, brother. They don't love me, Ak. You know? No, they're actually caring for you. They took their time out their day. They could do anything else, but they want to see you doing better in the truth. You know? That's all. that's all, man. You know, shit. You should be thankful. But anyways, whatever. I saw a spirit. It says idol, right? Because real quick, I'm gonna get this Iraq 33. Because idleness is akin to evil, bro. You know, the idle mind is Satan's playground. You always have to be occupied. Your mind has to be occupied. If you're not physically active all the time, you're gonna get fat. You're gonna get big. Okay, you're eating all this GMO food. Okay, you got to get out and do some type of exercise. Some type. You don't have to be super in shape, but you know, but you have to have some type of exercise, man. You have to. If you don't, you will literally like die. You'll have all kind of conditions, and your health will suffer for it. So just by you being sedentary and idle, trust and believe, you're gonna go back to the world. You're gonna be. A lot of you see what it's gonna come down to.
Please fasten seatbelt.
A lot of you's gonna have to make a choice, whether or not you're gonna continue to be a friend of the world or whatever you want to do, or you're gonna serve the Lord wholeheartedly. You're gonna have to choose, bro. There's no like, well, I got this and I got that. I got these talents and skills, and you know I could use them to make all this money, but you know I also want to serve the Lord and all this different shit, right? You got to make a choice, bro. You got to make a choice, man. It's not gonna be where you know I could do this. I could put like 10% into the faith, and the rest of it I'm gonna. Cause you see it in Jake, bro. Jake will put 100% into whatever it is. Usually, it's going to the damn gym or like you know getting some type of hoe, right? But when it comes to this faith, are you putting all that energy into the faith? No, you see, Jake, they don't put all that energy into the faith. They put all that energy into being some type of somebody in this world. When this world is about to be destroyed, all right? We're nobodies in this world. We don't fucking exist in this place, you know? But at the end of the day, we're alive in Yahushua. So that's all that matters. Now, this is Revelation chapter 2. And, okay, matter of fact, let me keep reading there. Empty, idle, void, worthless, useless, right? You don't want to be idle and be useless in the eyes of the Most High. It says, shit. That's when you're going to fall, you know? Now it says Revelation 3 and 13, I know thy works, and where thou dwellest, even where Satan's seat is, and holdest fast my name, and has not denied my faith, even in those days wherein Antipas was my faithful martyr, who was slain among you, where Satan dwelleth. But I have a few things against thee. See, the Lord spoke against the churches of Asia Minor, you know, because some of them was going off, man. They wasn't perfect, you know. So the Lord was scrutinizing them. The Lord was scrutinizing the churches, was he not? The Lord's favorite church was the church of Berea, man. That was because they was the most on point. But he was scrutinizing the other churches. He was scrutinizing the church of Corinth. He was scrutinizing the church of Ephesus. He was scrutinizing the church at Rome. He was scrutinizing them. He was looking at them. He was like, look, man, you dudes, you guys in Corinth, you niggas got women in there teaching. You got long hair. You got you gotta clean up your act, man. Was he wrong? Was the Apostle Paul wrong because he was getting on them and he was telling them, well, nah, bro, that's part of the love. That's what the Lord set us up to do. So if you don't understand that, then that means that you're not like, I don't know. Iron is there to sharpen iron, man. You know, and for the children of Israel to eat things sacrificed unto idols and to commit fornication. So hast thou hold the doctrine of the Nicolaitans, which thing I hate. Repent, or else I will come unto thee quickly, and I will fight against them with the sword of my mouth. And he said, he that hath the ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. To him that overcometh, I will give the hidden manna. I will give to eat of the hidden manna, and I will give him a white stone, and in that stone is a new name written, which no man kneweth, saving he that receiveth it. And unto the angel of the church in Thyatira, write these things, and saith the Son of God, whose eyes is like unto a flame of fire, and his feet are like unto fine brass. I know thy works in charity and service and faith and thy patience, and thy works in the last to be more than the first. Notwithstanding, I have a few things against you. See, the Lord said, look, bro, I know you got faith. I know y'all are good guys, whatever. You could be all that. But at the end of the day, you're still going off on certain things, bro. Look at this dude. These people are assholes. But he said, look, I know y'all charity. Y'all have charity, which covers a multitude of sins. Y'all service, y'all doing the work, right? Y'all have faith, and y'all have patience, right? I know your works, right? But I also know, I'm also looking at you, and you're going off on certain things, you know. And what did he say? He said, I have a few things against you, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which called herself a prophetess, to teach and seduce my servants to commit fornication and to eat things sacrificed unto idols, right? So he said, look, y'all are teaching, y'all are doing this, but look, at the same time, y'all niggas are allowing Jezebel to go around there doing all kind of bullshit, right? The church of Thyatira, right? The Lord got on him, and he scrutinized him. He said, look, bro, y'all see, and then Jake gets all emotional because they may be doing a lot of good things, right? They may be a great guy, and they may, you know, they might feed the homeless, and, you know, they do all kind of shit. You know, they kiss babies, and they do all this stuff in the community and stuff, right? But when it comes to the truth, to the will of the Lord, you're slacking, bro. You're slacking, and you got to admit it. And you got and just take it and be better with it. You know, just because you do a lot of great things on the side and you doing this and that, and that's a great thing. Cool, boom. That's right. But you may have other things that you're slacking on, bro. And the Lord was like that. He scrutinized Jake, man. Okay, he gave you credit for certain things that you were doing, but boom, look, bro, you slipping on this, and you slacking on that. You know, you're not uploading like you should. You're not doing this. You're not visiting the brothers. When the last time you called the brothers, man? When the last time, you know, you helped the brother out? When's the last time? You know, there's a lot of different aspects to this truth, right? But the most important aspect is prophesying. That's the most important aspect, right? The most important aspect is to do the will of the Lord, man. Now, you know, charity, you know, of course, and all these different things. You have to be a brother. You have to be hospitable. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a nigga, busybody in other men's affairs, and, you know, lying and stealing and robbing and doing all this nigga shit, right? You know, you have to conduct yourself in a certain manner. But you could do all these things, be a great person and all that, but if you're not doing the will of the Lord, at the end of the day, it's null and void. You have to work. You have to. If a man works, he shall not eat, right? You gotta labor, you know. So labor, man, to enter into rest. So yeah, it's our time to shine. The hopeful elect. It's your time to get your. It's time to get your shine. To get your shine on, man. Because the time of the 2/3 is over, man. It's finished. Okay, these niggas are through out here, bro. The time of the white man is over. You know, like I always say, that one scene on the Lord of the Rings. I think it was the second or third one. He was like, the time of man is over. The time of the orcs has come. He said, and they charged on Helm's Deep. He said the time. Oh yeah, it was the second one. It was the second one. I seen that movie like 30 times, man, when I was a kid. Probably more than that, but that was my favorite, or the third one. But anyways, the time of you devils is over. The time of 2/3, the time of Beyonce, and all my single ladies, and the time of you know, the gym sharks and all that shit is over. Okay, the time it's the time of the prophets, man. It's the time of Yahweh Shai to reign on the earth. It's the time of the elect. That's whose time it is, man. It's the time for the believers to get their just due, because you haven't got your just due here, man. You know, you didn't get your just due. You got the 2/3 got their just due because they received their consolation here. You know, they got their fancy apartments and their houses, and they got their, you know, they got their vacations, and they go all over the place, and they live comfortably and shit. You know, and their bank accounts are full. You know, Jake is over there struggling, bro. You know, us in this truth, we're struggling because we're not part of this world. Once you're part of this world, your troubles are gone. You're serving Satan. You know, Satan will take care of you. Your daddy, the devil, he'll take care of you, bro. Your daddy, the devil, he'll finance you. You know, he'll set you up. You know, all you gotta do is leave your husband and commit adultery. And just go ahead and leave him. I'll give you a house. I'll give your kids free food. You know, just say fuck you to your husband, and just say just delve into this world, you know, and then you'll find all kind of benefits, man. You know, you get better jobs. You know, if you be a little slut and you go around to, you know, sleeping with the boss and shit, you know, you go up there with with your boobs out and shit, you know, to the interview. I guarantee you'll get the job, boy. You'll get the job. You ain't got to suffer. You'll just start an OnlyFans. You know, start an OnlyFans and, you know, don't be a good woman. Just start an OnlyFans. You can do it. You can finesse dudes out their money. It's America. Do as thou wilt. That's the white man's. That's the serpent's philosophy. The serpent came to the woman in the garden. The woman came to the woman in the garden and seduced her with the same things that have seduced 2/3 now. You know, you don't have to. You know, you don't have to serve the Most High. That's bullshit, man. That's craziness. You know, you don't worry about that. Just live your best life, man. Just, you know, that's another phrase that these niggas use. Live their best life. How are you living your best life in America? This is not a best life. I'm living. So and so is living her best life in the Fashion Nova fit. You know, and then they put it up there on the shade room, and all the bitches, yeah, oh my God, it's so pretty, oh my God, yeah. You know, these are who they looking up to. These people, they're looking up to Lotto, they're looking up to Sissy Red, they're looking up to Monica and all these different hoes, Kelly Rowland, and you know, that's who they're looking up to, man. Every time these celebrities fart, motherfuckers is fainting and losing their minds and shit. Oh, so-and-so is coming to town. Oh, my God, you know. As if these people give a damn about you, man. You know, all you've done is make them rich while you still sitting there struggling. So it's your time to get your just due, man. Instead of giving all your shit to the church when they're teaching you nonsense, man, right? He said, the Lord's going to repay you, man. The Lord's going to repay you, man. The Lord's going to repay you. Just donate to the church, man. Just donate to the church, man. You know, but anyway, so yeah, let me read that again. It says, I know thy works, Revelation 2:19, I know thy works in charity and service and faith and thy patience and thy works and thy last to be more than the first. Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which called herself a prophetess, to teach and to seduce my servants, and to commit fornication, to eat things sacrificed unto idols. See, so yeah, the Lord was in the spirit of scrutinizing these different churches. You know, okay. He gave them their warning before, you know, destruction. That's only fair. You know, the Lord will send, you know, different brothers your way to let you know, like, look, bro. Or he might have a brother do a video that cut your ass. You know, oh shit. Might not even mention your name, because sometimes the Lord didn't mention, you know, everyone he was talking about in the scripture. Sometimes he would just speak in general. Most of the time. Most of the time, he was just speaking general, and, you know, motherfuckers get cut. And, you know, that's why it says they'll be weeping and gnashing of teeth, right? Niggas are crying, you know, why you say that, brother? Brother, why you say that? Yeah, you can't say that, bro. Who are you to say that? Well, the Lord put us in the position to say it, man. You got to, 1 Corinthians, the 6th chapter, it says, you shall judge the angels. Are you not unworthy to judge the smallest matters, bro? You know, are you unworthy to judge the smallest matters? So if we're going to judge the angels, are we not to judge each other? Okay, you could do more, brother. You know, you could do more. You know, we could all do more. You know, it's okay, it's all right. Just keep going. That's it. And that would show your integrity to the Lord, man. All right. So yeah, hold on. Shit. Okay, the word for admonish, it says to remind. The first word that comes up when the verb admonish says is to remind. So admonishment is a constant reminder. You got to constantly remind Jake, because they're in the world, they're doing different shit, they got their lives, they're going into doing whatever, you know, because the Lord said, when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. So you convert, you got to strengthen your brethren. You got to, hey, look, bro, look, man, come on, bro, before you fall, here you go, let's go. I don't want to see your ass get destroyed. Let's go, brother. I'll help you up. You know what I mean? Like, I remember being on the football field, you know, whatever, you get your training, and sometimes there's always somebody that slacks behind. Sometimes there's always somebody, you know, and I used to like help the guy that would like slack behind. I used to be like, come on, bro, let's go. You could finish this lap, bro. You know, you could finish this. You know, everybody just walking past you and shit. Like, you know, they're just keeping going, and you know, you gotta help your brother. Hey, come on, bro, you can do it. You part of the team too, bro. You part of the body. You part of the body. Let's go. You know, you're part of the body, brother. We're not gonna leave you behind. No man left behind. Unless you're not of the elect, then you know you'll be left behind. But anyways, Luke 22:32. It says, but I have prayed for thee that thy faith fail not. The Lord prayed, you know, that our faith fail not. He said, John 17:9, I pray for them. He said, I pray for them. I pray not for the world, right? And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren, right? When thou art converted, strengthen your brethren, man. You know, because we're all we got in this thing, bro. If we don't look out for you, ain't nobody else gonna give a shit about you. I guarantee you that. All these people gonna laugh at you. Haha. If you fell out the truth, they don't give a shit. They don't know what the hell the truth is. They'll be like, oh, you stopped doing that Israelite stuff? Oh, great. Great. You can come back and be with us, a bunch of demons. Come back, brother. And we can go to the frat parties and worship the devil together, you know? We could go and do a keg stand, man. That's what you want to do? You want to do a keg stand? You can go ahead. The broad gate is very wide, but when you're in this truth, you're gonna get scrutinized. You're gonna get a position of difficulty, man. You're gonna be in a position of difficulty. It ain't gonna be sweet. So this is not for the faint-hearted, bro. Okay, this is why the Lord didn't set up no women to be doing the labor, bro. All right, the women are there to help and to be wives, and that's about it. You know, they could believe, and they show their faith through their works by being good women. You know, and by serving the Lord. She serves the Lord by serving you as a man, all right? And that's how she serves the Lord. She ain't gonna go out there and she out there cursing the white man. You devil! That's why you're a devil, you know? That's out of order, bro. The Lord told us to do everything in order, man. 1 Corinthians 14:40. Let all things be done decently and in order. Everything has to be done in order and according to the word, you know? So just take heed, man. You know, take heed to the word, brother. It's not about any of us. It's bigger than us, man. It's about the word, you know. And at the end of the day, we have a job to do, so we're not going to slack on it, you know. We have a job to do, and we was commissioned for a labor, man, for a work. And until that labor is done, we can't stop, you know. So part of that labor is to watch over, you know, the flock, man. Okay, that says in 1 Corinthians 4, man. A steward must be found faithful. All right, a steward, man. All right, so it says admonishment means to remind, to urge, to exhort, to warn, to give warning. Right, to urge, urging you, brother. You know, give you encouragement. Urge is encouragement. You know, it may come in the form of, you know, soft chastisement. It might give you a call on the phone, like me and a brother. We had to get on the phone and call a brother and say, look, brother, you know, you're doing this, this, and that, you know, blah, blah. And that was in the form of a gentle admonishment. Sometimes it comes in the form of a harsh admonishment. Sometimes you get your ass cursed out. You know, it happens. I've been there. You know, shit, it is what it is, bro. You know, and at a time, you know, that the flesh would get you, man, what the fuck? Why you say that, bro? You know, but you... But you got to understand, bro, and you got to grow from it, man. And the script says a rebuke that's not comely, man. But it's going to make you better at the end of the day, man. And that's all this is about. You becoming the best version of yourself, like these dating coaches be like, hey, you got to be the best version of yourself. Well, how you going to be the best version of yourself without being in this truth? Is it? Because this truth going to make you clean, but purify you, man. Okay? As King David said, purge me with hyssop and renew in me a clean spirit, a right spirit within me. Psalms 51st chapter. Renew a clean and right spirit within me, man. You know, that's what the Lord is doing to you when you come into this truth. You know, He's cleaning you up, man, so that eventually you can shine like that diamond, like Brianna said, man. Shine bright like a diamond. You gonna shine bright because of this wisdom. Because of this truth. The scriptures say a man's wisdom make his face what to shine. You're gonna shine as the brightness of as the brightness, as the firmament, as it says here. They that turn many to righteousness.
Sound detected.
Okay, because there is a great reward at the end of the tunnel, man. At the end of this labor, there's a reward, man. The Lord said He's not ungrateful to forget your labor of love that you have showed unto His saints and do minister. You know. So the Lord told you make full proof of your ministry, man. All right, Daniel chapter 12 and verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, to some to everlasting shame or life, everlasting life, and some to everlasting shame, contempt. Verse 3, the point. It says, they that be wise. But if you're not put your all into this word, if you're not in the truth, you're gonna awake. You're gonna awake in the kingdom of heaven with everlasting shame and contempt. You're gonna have your head down. Okay, I don't want to have my fucking head down. I don't want them to talk about, oh, Shapari tells them, this nigga wasn't doing shit. This nigga was a not shit nigga. This nigga was a slothful servant. I don't want that to be on my fucking tombstone. You know what I'm saying? On my when they write the stories in the kingdom, I want them to sing, you know, the praise like they did King David. He said his 10,000. Saul killed his thousands, David his tens of thousands. I want the women to come out there and start dancing and shit and prancing around and, you know, and I want them to fight themselves over me. but real shit. That's how it's gonna be, bro. These women are gonna salivate being with you, man, in the kingdom, because they're gonna, oh, that's a man of stature. Ooh, that's a. Right now they look at you like a nigga because you don't have anything in this society. You know, they look at the white man like God because he owns every fucking thing, and this is his shit. He's on the money. You know, these rappers and entertainers and shit. They, you know, they can pay their rent and all, do all this different shit, right? Because Esau rewards you for doing wickedness, right? So this is why all the rappers and the entertainers get all the hoes, because, you know, they're tricking off and they're paying, you know. So, but in the kingdom of heaven's sake, in the kingdom of heaven, the celebrities and the elite of the society, the aristocracy is going to be you brothers that's in this faith, because you're going to be the ones to rule. You're going to be the ones holding the power, the social economic power in the kingdom. That's a lesson right there. The social economic power is gonna reside with the elect. All right, starting with the first fruits, right? Because all of Israel is gonna be rich and powerful, right? But you got levels to this thing. Just like today, you got levels to this. You got the elite Edomites that are, you know, over the rest of the, you know, there's always a hierarchy. But the difference is, in our kingdom, ain't nobody gonna be poor. In our kingdom, not one Israelite gonna be walking around poor, you know, on the street, messed up. You know, some might have more than others, but we're all gonna be good and taken care of, man. The scriptures say it says in Deuteronomy 33, Israel shall dwell in safety alone. You know, I think it's 33. They shall dwell in safety alone, man. So we're gonna be good, man, and we shall, you know, we're gonna own everything, own these heathens, you know, own the lands, have all the titles and deeds and all the money flowing through us, you know. So we're just gonna be a constant, never-ending cycle of winning, you know. Like DJ Kelly said, all we do is win. All we're gonna do is just keep winning and winning and win as Israelites. But that's because we're gonna come back to the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. That's gonna allow us to do that. You know, it's gonna allow us to thrive and prosper. You know, the reason why you can't prosper in this place is because you're under the curses, man. You can't have no Black Wall Street here. You try to grow and prosper here, nigga, the bomb will drop on your ass. They'll fly bomber jets on you, or they'll send infiltrators like Judas and the Black Messiah, and they'll send infiltrators on your ass, COINTELPRO style, and they'll infiltrate your organization. They'll root it out from the inside, man. So we got to remove the cancer, which is the white man, the devil, the spawn of Satan. This white man is the spawn of Satan, man. He leads Satan's armies like that Spawn movie, bro. You know, we got Spawn. He's the one that's leading Satan's armies and shit. That's Esau. Esau leads the armies of hell. The armies of hell start with the 2/3 of you Negro Latinos. You're the armies of yeah, the 2/3 of you niggas are the foot soldiers for Esau, man. You do Esau's bidding out there, man. You know, you're the ones that's breaking into the stores, looting, making a black man look terrible, like a thief or some shit, right? Making us look like an image of just worldly shit, right? Out there in the world. You're making us all look bad. You're making us all look terrible. But like I said, you're Esau's 2/3 army. And the chief lieutenant is Big Shirley. Big Shirley is the chief lieutenant, man. She's like the general of Esau's army, going all the way back to the garden, you know. And the funny thing is that you think you're winning, you know. But the Lord got all of you in the trick bag, man. He got the white man in the trick bag. He got 2/3 in the trick bag. He got you heathen nations over there fighting each other in land, you know, doing all this different shit. He got you in the trick bag. Okay, so everybody's in the trick bag, man, you know. Okay. Everybody's in the trick bag, but you brothers is in this truth. You got the upper hand, bro. And it's about to be your time to shine and your time to get it on, like Marvin Gaye said, you know. It's your time to get it on, man. Because the Lord said time and chance happens to every man. So the time and chance gonna happen to us pretty soon when we get delivered about this bitch and we get some powers and we start zapping niggas with this shit. You know, start coming high in niggas. You know what I'm saying? Then they're gonna see that it was worth waiting on the Lord. You know, when everybody else is starving and eating and they ain't ate shit in days, you over there looking strong like a bull, like a lion in his strength, like Abaja Olive said. It's a lion in his full strength. Inside joke, man. The young lion in his full strength. Okay, so it says, yeah, John 8:44. It says, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and he abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. And when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own self, for he's a liar and the father of it." That's right. And that's 2/3, man. They all belong to their daddy, the devil. And they're all doing the devil's bidding. They're pushing nigga culture. They're pushing all kind of this shit. So all that shit is darkness. And it's all going to lead to their downfall, man. While we're over there pushing the truth and pushing the light to the world like a beacon. You know, like that one scene in the Lord. Yeah, back up. Oh, yeah. I said, back up, nigga. You know, the light.
Please fasten seatbelt.
The light that shineth in the dark place, man. That's you brothers out there. You shine as lights, you know what I'm saying, amongst the stubble, amongst the darkness, amongst the vampires and shit, you know. All these people are vampires, especially Esau, you know. All these people are fucking vampires, man. Habakkuk 2:5. It said, yeah, because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man. See, the devil is proud, and you niggas have become proud just like your daddy, the devil. You're too proud to come back to the truth. You're too proud to come back home to the fact that you're Israelites, you see. So Esau's proud, and you're proud. So neither keepeth at home who enlargeth his desire as hell and is as deaf, see. So he's as deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto himself all nations and heapeth unto himself all people. And see, because you're like your daddy, the devil, you're just like him, like in the sense of his pride and also the fact that he can't be satisfied. You see these niggas, they can't never have enough. If they got one house, they gotta have 4 houses, man. If they got one Hellcat, they gotta get a SRT. They gotta be souped up. They gotta be, you know, okay, like, you know, especially the women. The women are never satisfied in this fucking place. They can't never have enough red bottom shoes. They can't never have enough Louboutins. They can't never have enough Chanel bags. They can't never have enough Christian Dior slippers. You know, how many motherfucking pairs do you need of the same shit? You know, how many Birkin bags do you need, ho? All right, don't nobody care about this. Nobody cares about this, man. Okay, only your ass with your materialistic self, right? But that's Esau's spirit. Everybody's under the vibration of this devil of Whitey. You know, oh, if you become a Mo, you're under the vibration of Esau. Esau taught you to be a Mo. Okay? And they showed you that in the Tyrone movie, man. How you come into this truth and your mind is like blocked from all that shit. The Lord has like a hedge around us, bro. And you know, we're no longer partakers of this world. We're no longer interested in this shit. You know? You have to totally be immersed in these waters. The baptism, right? When John the Baptist was baptizing by water in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai, right? He was baptizing, he was dunking these men in the water, he's dunking these women, but it was not just about the fact that John the Baptist was dunking these people in the water. It's symbolic. The baptism is symbolic for you being immersed in the waters of this word. You being cleansed and your spirit, you coming back renewed, right? So when you in this truth, that's the true baptism. Okay? As it says in
Please fasten seatbelt.
as it says in what's that, John 7:38, he that believeth on me, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. So the living water after you baptize is gonna flow up out of you. It's like you just can't control it. That's the power that the Most High, you know, is putting in his elect. A power that's starting with faith. You see, it all starts with faith. A small grain of rice, a small mustard seed of faith. Yeah, it can grow up into the massive tree like Jack and the Beanstalk. Man. Those are all like biblical stories, man. You know, that they try to, like, you know, make into their own way. You know, but yeah, man. All right. So yeah, you are the father of the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and you abode not in the truth, because there's no truth in him. There's no truth in these people either. These people do not like truth. They do not like the reality, especially the modern Eve, the modern Israelite woman. She don't like truth. She don't like to face the reality, face the music. You know. Same thing with a lot of these Israelite men. They don't want to come into the light unless their deeds should be reproved. You see? And it's good for you to be reproved. You see? It's good for you to be reproved. You know, so that you may show repentance. Okay, in the names of the Lord, in the spirit of the Lord. You know. Oh, so let me go back there. What was I at? Oh yeah, Daniel 12:3, it says, they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. See, so you that's doing this, you that's in this work, man, it's about to be your time to shine, man. It's about to be your time to shine forth. These people, they had their time. Esau had their time. These women, look, the Lord even gave these women their time to shine, boy. They got their time. They got their time to be put on a pedestal and shit. Everybody put them on a pedestal, and everybody's worshiping the ground they walk on, like Ariana Grande said, God is a woman, right? This world believes that God is the woman. You had your chance, you had your opportunity to rule, and look what you did with it. And now it's gonna be time for you to come back and get an order underneath us, and that's where you belong, you know. And that's where you're gonna stay through the Spirit, you know. And you're gonna like it, like Eddie Murphy, that one movie, man, Coming to America. You seen the look on them women, bro? Them women were happy to serve, boy. They was happy, man. They was, yes, my prince. They was groomed to serve, bro. They was groomed to. Oh, how you like your pillow to be put on the, you know? How you like your feet to be rubbed, man? You know? Do you like this certain, you know? Like she was just lived to make this man happy, man. You know? And this nigga went and got with some bitch from Queens, man, some hoe. You know? The bitch, all she does is talk shit. You know? You see, but you know, he should have just got with what he had at home, man. You see? Because it's a spiritual movie, man. It really is a spiritual movie. Just like Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy, just like that one, you know. All these older movies, you know, a lot of them are very spiritual. You know, they show you a lot of different things, but now in the time to come, that's that spirit that's gonna come back on these women. They're gonna be ready to serve you, man. You know, and they're gonna be happy to do so. You know, not like today where everything's fake. You know, it's all for a compromise and shit. You know, like, oh, I gotta do this so he doesn't fucking get mad at me. You know, I gotta have sex with this man. If not, he's gonna go like, what the hell? What kind of shit is that, bro? You gotta beg your woman to have sex with your ass. You know, in this society, especially you've been with her for like 10, 12 years. You start, you know, cause you know she got too much going on in this place, man. Okay, but they that are wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, right? So yeah, it's about to be your time, brother. Just hold fast. Just hold fast, bro. You know, just hold fast, and you shall. If you're willing to wait, this is an old saying. I forget who said it, but you could get anything in life if you're willing to wait, man. If you're willing to wait, yeah, you can. You can get anything you want if you're willing to wait, man. Let me just say this, like, you know, not to get off track, but just to prove a point, right? In life, it really is all about you as a man. It's all about you. Okay, I had women that they wasn't fucking with me before, and then you level up and you become, and they're like, oh my God, who did this? This guy is different, you know. Boom, boom. Now they want now they want you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about it's all about you at the end of the day, and you working hard and patiently, you know, waiting on your reward. You'll get it, but you got to toil. Anything worthwhile is waiting for it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay? Nothing good comes quick. A bitch that's quick is not good. She's not worth nothing, man. You see? She's not worth nothing. Another nigga can have her quick, you know, boom. Just, you know, you gotta toil a little bit. It's actually worth the chase, if you will. That's why they do it to you. That's why they do it to you. You know, because with women, everything's a fucking game. With women, everything's a game. Everything's a little game, a mind game. Everything's a little, you know, so you got to understand that. But, well, as long as we're on this side, you know, in the kingdom of heaven, when all hell breaks loose, they can't play no games. There's going to be their life on the line, you know, and then what they going to do? You know, that's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful thing about all hell breaking loose. Because the power's going to shift to us, bro. And that's when it's your time to shine, bro. That's when they're going to do what you say. That's why they ain't gonna have no attitude. That's when they gonna, you know, be in order. Okay? And the Lord's gonna put them in there, man. Put them in order. Ooh, it says, Psalms 31:16, make thy face to shine upon thy servant and save me for thy mercy's sake. See? Make thy face to shine upon thy servant and save me for thy mercy's sake. You know? So the Lord's face is going to shine upon his servants, man. And it's about to be your time to shine, bro. It's about to be your time to reap what you've been sowing. You've been sowing, you've been doing all this work, you've been laboring, you've been catching all this hell. You think it's all for nothing? You think you catching all this fucking hell for nothing, bro? You think you going through this and you fighting and you praising the Lord all this time and the Lord just going to forget you? The Lord just going to forsake you and be like, fuck this guy, man. Nah, the Lord's faithful, that promise, bro. The Lord's very faithful. All right? He's faithful. He's going to keep his word. He's not a man that he should lie. You know? He's going to keep his word with us, bro. He's going to deal faithfully with us. Pretty soon you're going to see it, bro. I mean, you're seeing it right now in your life. But you're going to see it on a major scale. When the Lord change your body and shit, your ass look like a 10-foot tall angel and shit, you know? When you got all this, you know, when you got all these people coming to you for help. Right? When you get beamed up, then you're gonna see that the Lord is real. Then shall they know that a prophet's been among them, right? Ezekiel 33:33. Right? It says Psalms chapter 50 and verse 1. It says, the mighty God, even the Lord, hath spoken, and called the earth from the rising of the sun unto the going down thereof. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, the Most High hath shined. Our God shall come and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very tempestuous round about him. It says, our God shall come and shall not keep silence. And his fire shall devour round about him, which shall be very tempestuous. Okay, but out of Zion, the perfection of beauty has shined. And that's talking about you brothers, man. Okay, because the Lord is making each and every one of you. You represent Zion, man. You represent Zion, man. You represent those precious sons of Zion, comparable to gold, right? Lamentations 4:1. How has the gold become dim? But hey, I did the, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, like a week ago, I did that one lesson. I think it was called you don't know how powerful you are, something like that, something along those lines. You don't really truly know how powerful you are. You don't know your fucking value and your power yet. You don't know who you really are. None of us know who we are in the spirit yet. One of you brothers could be Isaiah or something, man. You could be Jeremiah. You could, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just. One of you brothers could be, you know. Where are those men coming back anyway? So, I mean, you could be one of these men that had, you know, that's written of in these scriptures, man. You know. So you don't know. You don't know, bro. But the Lord's gonna reveal it in due time. You know. But all you gotta do is wait, man. Ezekiel 33:33, yep. And when this shall come to pass, lo, it will come. They on the same vibration and wavelength as you, because the Lord's not tapping into their mind. The Lord didn't deal with them like that. Okay. The Lord told Israel, I will punish you out of all the families of the earth, you know, because He knew us, right? Therefore, I will punish you, right? Only you have I known of all the families of the earth. So the Lord's requiring much of us because He's only dealing with, you know, if the Lord's dealing with you, you know, He's going to require much of you, you know, like He required much of Israel as a whole, you know, and as a whole we fell short. But the elect are coming back to be that remnant, you know, that was able to escape the destruction of America. And those things are going to be written of in the kingdom, you know. Those things are going to be documented, man. You know, what you was doing on this side, you know, just like the book of Acts, man, and all that, you know. All these things are being written down. You think they're not? Crazy, bro. The Lord's eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. So the Lord's watching, the Lord's seeing. And He's saying, oh, look, that's my good and faithful servant. That's my nigga right there, bro. That's my nigga right there, bro. You see? Obviously, He ain't gonna say it that way, but He'll say, that's my good and faithful servant right there. That's my dog right there. You see? He's one of mine. You know, like the Dominicans would say, you know. Simeon, boy, that's some treacherous things. Nah, bro, brothers are cool, man. But sometimes, you know, all the tribes have their ways, man. But yeah, okay, so it says Psalms 80:3. It says, turn us again, O Most High, and cause Thy face to shine, and we shall be saved. Hey, it says, O Lord of hosts, how long wilt Thou be angry against the prayer of Thy people? Yeah, the Lord's anger is about to be quenched after He destroys this place. Once He destroys you niggas, His anger will be quenched, man. Once He destroys America and burns 2/3 and puts this devil in the pit, you know, that He dug up for Himself, then his anger will be pacified, you know. Then He won't be pissed off with His people no more. After he didn't destroy 2/3 of you, you know, then His anger will pass away. But until then, the Lord is angry with the wicked every day. Okay? And that's going to be that second death. You know? The first death was by water, and the second death shall be by fire. And that's perfect balance. And that shows you that the Lord He deals in cycles, and He deals with completion, right? Because you have, you know, as the Asian would say, yin and yang. Right? You have balance. Okay? You have water destruction, and now this one's going to be about fire. And the lake of fire is not no the lake of fire is not no hell where you go and burn forever. All right, like IUIC said, the lake of fire is America being burnt up. That's what we're going to see. Pursuant to Revelation 16, we're going to look, you know, over the firmament. You know, we're going to see the destruction. It says, blessed he that seeth the downfall of his enemies, man. That liveth to see the downfall of his enemies, man. You know? And, you know, that's part of the reason why we're fighting. I want to see America get blown to smithereens, you know? And I want to see you brothers get delivered, man. The sincere of you. All right, so let me read that again. Psalms 80:3. Turn us again, O God, and cause thy face to shine, and we shall be saved. See? And that's the ultimate goal, is to be saved. That's the ultimate goal. But in order to be saved, you got to give everything you got, bro. And then some. As it says in 1 Peter 4:18, the righteous are scarcely be saved, right? Matthew 25:21, his Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. See, the Lord gonna say, look at that. That's my guy right there. That's my nigga. That's my boy right there. You see, the Lord is happy. Matter of fact, it says that there's a party in heaven where one sinner repenteth. You see, and if you're not doing the work, these Jake is not gonna get the message. They're not gonna hear it. They're not gonna get it. They're not going to understand, brother, unless you help them, because they're simple. Psalms 80:7 says, turn us again, O Lord of hosts, and cause thy face to shine, and we shall be saved. And the Lord is turning us. He's turning us back, pursuing to Baruch 5:5. It says, you know, behold, here comes the children of Israel gathered by the word of the Holy One from the west onto the east, right? And that's the Lord turning us, man. Turning us back to this truth, man. It says, Psalms 119 and 135, it says, make thy face to shine upon thy servants and teach me thy statutes. Rivers of water run down my eyes because they kept not thy law. Ooh. Righteous art thou, O Lord, and upright are thy judgments. See, so when the Lord destroys this place, it's going to be upright. It's gonna be justified, you know. And when the Lord delivers the elect, it's gonna be justified as well. And you might say, well, so and so did this and that. So and so, I knew him in the world. The scriptures say, who shall lay a charge to the Most High's elect? It is the Most High that justifies, man. Okay. So you ain't nobody to say, well, you don't deserve to get delivered, but he does, and you know. Well, I'm talking about, you know, these scoffers and these niggas from outside of the truth, that they got all these opinions and shit about different men and different shit that goes on, and, you know, they got all this mouth. From the outside, they're looking in, they come on the videos and they, you know, they start to like nitpick and shit, but they themselves are not doing anything. See, we could judge each other because we're in the faith and we're doing the work. The scriptures say, 1 Corinthians 2:15, the spiritual man judges all things, but he himself is judge of no man. So you from the outside is not supposed to be judging no spiritual man, because you don't. First of all, the Lord's not dealing with you. You're not a priest. You're not a prophet. Why are you speaking on matters of the prophets? You know, you over there judging a man that's above you in the spirit, basically, right? That's not really that's above your pay grade, if you will. You know, just in a worldly sense. So I could, you know, if I could explain it in a worldly sense. It says Proverbs 4:18, it says, but the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. It says, but the way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. They know not at what they stumble, at this truth. You see, they're stumbling at this word. Okay? Because the Lord, hey, that license plate say 666 UK. That's the spirit. 666 UK. But let me read that again. In Proverbs 4:18, it says, but the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness, and they know not at what they stumble. So the path of the just is as he's in his glory, and that's why he got all these baby mamas, nigga. But we're not gonna have baby mamas. We're gonna have wives for our children. We're not gonna have Selena Powell looking bitches. We're gonna have wives that ain't nobody else touched. You know, that we're gonna put our seed in, man, through the spirit, and it's gonna grow into a prosperous nation. That's why it says out of one little one shall become 1,000. A little one shall become 1,000, and a mighty one a strong nation. You see? So that's what we're going to become. We're going to become the greatest of all time. The greatest of all time. Inside joke. But anyways, Ecclesiastes 8:1, it says, who has as the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed. Ooh. I counsel thee to keep the king's commandment, and that in regard of the oath for the Most High. So it says, a man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed. The Lord is gonna change us, bro. We ain't gonna be looking like this forever, man. This is not the final form, man. You know, the form is gonna elevate, bro. You about to elevate. This truth is all about elevation. To come up on a level. Elevation means to go up higher, right? You get on the elevator, you go up or you go down, but the point is to elevate you quicker. The Lord's gonna get you there, man. Okay? The Lord's gonna get you there. Matter of fact, let's prove it. Let's prove it. 1 John 3 and verse 1. Behold, what manner of love.
Please fasten seatbelt.
Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of the Most High. Therefore, the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not.
Phone detected.
It said, beloved, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. And every man that hath this hope in him, purifieth himself even as he is pure. Oof. Oof. It says it should not. We don't know. It says it doth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. Yeah, and we're gonna be like the Lord, bro. You know, the Lord gonna come down in style, bro. The Lord gonna come down this bitch. He gonna come down to this motherfucker in style, bro. See, in the fathership, draped with the girdle around the paps, man. The garment down to the foot. You know what I'm saying? In an angelic body, with his eyes red, his eyes red and his teeth white with milk. As the scripture say, man. And he gonna tear this motherfucker a new asshole, man. And he's gonna elevate us, bro. As long as you remain faithful. See? Okay. It says
Phone detected.
It says 2 Corinthians 4 and 5. It says, for we preach not ourselves, but our Lord Yahushua, and ourselves your servants for Yahushua's sake. For the Most High hath commanded the light to shine out of darkness, and hath shined in our hearts to shine the light of the knowledge of the glory of the Most High in the face of Yahushua. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High and not of us. And we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. Always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord Yahushua, that the life of Yahushua might be made manifest in our body. For we which live are always delivered unto death, for Yahushua's sake. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, so that's another indication, bro, that you may have to go, and you got to be ready about it, man. All right. It says, for we which live are always delivered unto death for the Lord Yahushua's sake, that the life also of Yahushua might be made manifest in our mortal flesh. So then death worketh in us, but life in you. And we have the same spirit of faith, according as it is written, I believe, and therefore I have spoken. Ooh, so if you're not speaking, you don't believe. There you go. That's another clean cut right there. Like Adam Abbott said, Naquam, Wi-Fi cold cuts. Them niggas are a joke. You got to get up out of there, that congregation. If you're up in there, if you're in the Wi-Fi, you got to get up out of there, man. You're getting taught by a novice, man. I believe, therefore I have spoken. We also believe and therefore speak, knowing that he which raised up the Lord Yahushua shall raise us up also by Yahushua, and shall be present with you. For all things are for your sakes. Ooh. Ooh. all these wars and rumors of wars and all this shit that's going on is for your sake, bro. You think the Lord is killing all these fucking heathens for you? The Lord is about to stop this fucking whole society and burn America for your sake, bro. So for you, that's love, bro. And you want to be slothful. Nah, it's not. I could do this work when I want to do it. All right, bro. All right, bro. All right, bro. Luke 15:7. I say unto you that likewise joy shall be in heaven over one sinner that repenteth, more than 99 just persons which need no repentance. That's right. Yep, and I mentioned that earlier. The water. You know what I mean? It says, for all things are for your sakes, 2 Corinthians 4:15, that the abundant grace might, through the thanksgiving of many, rebound to the glory of the Most High. For which cause we faint not, though our inward man perish, though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. It says, for our light affliction which is but for a moment, worketh for us a more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. And this truth is something that, you know, is not seen, but it's going to be eternal, bro. It's going to be everlasting. You know what I mean? So, hey, Lord willing is edifying to the elect, man. Lord willing is edifying. Just hold fast, brother, because our time is coming. All right, our redemption draweth nigh, man. You know, our redemption draweth nigh. It's about to be here, man. 2 Corinthians 13:11. Finally, brethren, farewell. Be perfect.
Phone detected.
Be perfect, right? Be of good comfort. Be of one mind and live in peace. And the Most High of peace shall be with you. Greet one another with a holy kiss. All the saints salute you. All right. So with that, hey, Shalom. Kalaim la Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahshai, Ba'ashem Kakudash, Abba, Babal, Mawaf, La Babal, and Kwam Yasharala. Shalom. Shalom.